time legend from Brockton, Massachusetts, a Ring Magazine world champion, and an undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, the Brockton blockbuster, Rocky Marciano. Fighting out of the blue corner from Pensacola, Florida, here is a middleweight, a super middleweight, a light heavyweight, and a heavyweight champion of the world, Roy Jones Jr.
So much hype surrounding this big matchup. Can't wait to see what goes down when the opening bell rings. Marciano with one of the best right hands in boxing history. If he catches you flush, it's good night. Good defense there to stop that hook. It's all offense all the time. What a pleasure to be in this unique environment. Every seat has been taken for tonight's match.
You can walk into an arena and be the hero. The pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it up. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Todd. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
Missing with the hook. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
That hook is parried away. That jab had to hurt. Nope, that jab not going to score. Nice idea, and that hook lands. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
It's a tough fight. And you're going to be confident now.
Yes, I like that round. Good round. Feel good? Good man. Good man.
Find the jab and then start gathering your pace and win this round back.
Beautiful. That's it. And just stick a few body shots in there, vary it up a little bit so he can't figure you out.
Round that is. Come on, you've let him back in the fight. You're much better than this guy. You're much better. He's not in your league. Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together and go out there and put it back on him this round.
Loading up, he was still landing your power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab.
This round, you had everything in the bag. Now you've let him back into it.
Do what you got to do. Good work. Just keep them on the other end.
You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off. I need you to switch back on.
Just start working a few body shots in there.
Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
This fighter is a swarmer. They're like a mosquito that just won't leave you alone, except this mosquito can knock you out with one punch.
Oh man, you've got swarm in your face. You've got to try and push him off, make him go into the rope. You've got to sometimes fight fire with fire. Hit him low on the blind side of the referee. Get him angry.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Looking to land the hook. Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. Looks like they've shaken it off.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at...
And down goes Jones Jr. Blink and you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
A shot from the gods took him out.
Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
He's got to waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to...
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
You're being put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Okay, let him back into that fight, but that's his round. Go back.
Just stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Don't.
You gotta get out there and switch on. Get your boxing back together.
That's 1-2 straight down the middle. You can't miss him. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Great round. Now, I don't want you to load up. Don't be looking every one shot.
Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together.
The bell rings and we start the third. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. They exchange punches. Just missing with the uppercut. There's a counter shot. These two hold that thought. Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. And now they're right back into the fray.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Catch and shoot. I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Are we about to witness history? The great Rocky Marciano in serious trouble. And right back into the fray.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner?
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close. Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Nice counter. There's a counter shot. He threw a punch and just got countered. The timing on that cross was perfect. They blocked the jab. Those counter punches have to hurt. Show us something, Rocky. Oh, do you believe this? Rocky Marciano take another look at that.
Even I. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give me your ball.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. Marciano was supposed to be the one knocking this guy out. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
Can make up.
On to the fifth we go. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
Incredible work rate. He parries away that left hook. Roy Jones Jr., believe it or not, may want to take a knee here. Appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
These two are the perfect dance partners.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. That hook won't score. A lot of effort being exerted here. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
Complete. Don't worry about that.
On to the sixth round. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant... Did you see that? Are we witnessing one of the all-time greats go down? They've avoided catastrophe there.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Well done with that counter shot. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill.
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Marciano fighting to survive. He's never been knocked out. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Punch, counter punch. The right hook just missed. Blocks that right hook. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. How much cardio was put in for this fight? It may come down to that.
This is when you talk about championship material.
Be smart when you go out there. Just take the round off, win the round off.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. Say it again.
Focus on what you're doing. Don't want to lose this fight, dear. Come on, you
There's 1, 2 straight down the middle. You can't miss it. Now, good work. Stay focused.
get back behind the jab. Basics. Just get your rhythm back, and then we go again.
And there's the bell for round 7. Was 1 minute enough time for them to recover after what we saw last round?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Oh, do you believe this? Rocky Marciano is down! As you can see, it was a hit to the head that did it. Let's watch it again.
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come to me.
Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
So then look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
Beautiful counter punch. That jab gets blocked. There's a counter shot. Rocky Marciano in trouble. Do you believe this? It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
I love...
Round 8, and we're off again. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer. They are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like this. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
And that hook misses. Punch, counter punch. The stamina is off the charts. Rocky Marciano covering up. Oh, do you believe this? Rocky Marciano is down! As we watch it again one more time, appreciate...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in down once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger.
Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. No surprise as we get a unanimous decision there.
What a whitewash. You know, that's skills, that's class, that's levels.
Another gun. All damn, just what have I become? No chance, I'll stay what they waiting for. No brain on stage, been here before. Hold on too much, gotta let it go. No pain, I'm out of it, ain't involved. No call, no show, I ain't really gone. Too late to say I was there wrong. Filling out the way for that info. Feel lost, but I know that we close. We down my lane on the road. Feel like I've been here before, but maybe switching my roles. Cold dude, no you. Now you ain't never that. So lose, I do. I gotta run it back. Cold dude, no you. Now you ain't never that. So lose, I do. I gotta run it back. Another one time be fun. I think my end just begun. Another one last time please ya. Now I ain't live to please y'all. Ain't got no plans to be through. With this whole thing to see through. And I ain't trying to be cool. Nah, I'm just trying to be true. But all I do is see blue. At least the 10 in my room. Feel like it's trying to consume. But I'm just days to refuse. Or maybe make it out soon. I assume that my doom ain't the worst of the guess what my purpose is. Start my verse, then I fall.
Great round. Now relax. Relax. Don't be looking at it for one shot at a time. Set him up. Let's do it. back into the fight that round. That's his round. Let's get out there, get your boxing back together. Just take the round off. Win the round on your jab.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Just the same again. Don't...
And box.
Don't let him breathe. Don't let him reset. Hey, keep your shape together.
One, two, three, four. And you continue.
Listen, you've switched off. What are you doing? Don't worry about that round. Don't worry.
Let's fight.
And these two have certainly talked it. These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. Look at that overhand right. Those counter punches have to hurt. He parries that left jab away. Perhaps the hottest ticket in town for this fight tonight.
Can you imagine walking into this, Todd? Walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name. You can't even hear your cornerman whispering in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about you.
Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
So he's going to drop his arms down here. Not sure that's the wisest decision. A perfect counter shot. Good counter punching. That hook just can't find the target. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. We've never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. That bell could not have... Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Tried to score with a jab. Trying to land that jab. A counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twist you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
Nice job by him to block that jab. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. Nice counter punch right up the middle. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. There's the bell to start round 3. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. They have no respect for each other's punching power. Lucky that hook didn't score. Good-looking hook, but it was blocked. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
That hook doesn't score. Throws the jab, but does not score. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Just got rocked. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. I promise you, all 3 judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on.
Here we go to the 4th round. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Good counter punch. You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Incredible work rate. That jab doesn't score. There's been a significant aggression difference in this fight, Johnny. What are you seeing?
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
Beautiful. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Crawford in that last round. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
Dominance, without a doubt, made look so easy.
Listen. I need to get back out there. Don't back in the fight.
Time for the 5th round. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Trying to land that jab. Defense is not an option for these two. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. It's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Crawford got hit hard and down he goes. How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
That's lights out right there.
1, 2, 3, 4. Are you okay?
They're back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
The corner needs to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight's capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Catch and shoot. So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Just got rocked in a big way. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10. Let's start the 6. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff it.
Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. Catch and shoot. Can't score with that hook again. Do you believe this? But Crawford just got knocked down. Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take it.
1, 2, 3, 4. Listen to me. Are you okay?
The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You've got away with it. You can do it again.
Pretty good start the first half of this round.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
Missing with that right hook. He blocks that jab. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. Let's talk about Crawford in that last. Here comes round 7. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
They exchange punches. Nice slip to avoid the jab. Counter punching. amazed. How did they survive that?
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Crawford in trouble. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one.
Let's talk about Crawford in that last round.
Stamina is all. Round 8, and we're off again. They really seemed to exhaust themselves last round. Let's see what they have left.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
The perfect counter lands. It's all offense all the time. Crawford may be ready to go down. And down goes Crawford. What a... Terrence Bud Crawford, the undisputed lightweight champion of the world. He also can crack at welterweight, one of the best to ever do it.
This bout is...
We've waited a long time. And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. That uppercut can't get through. Nice counter shot. Neither fighter willing to slow down. Nice job blocking the hook. He threw a punch and just got... We've never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble. How is this fight still continuing?
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
The crowd here cannot wait. They've been buzzing all day long, and finally, we're about to get it on.
It's so hot, it's so heated, there's a roof on here, you don't understand. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on, you're thirsty, you're sweating, and you're getting under, you're on the wrong side of a beating. This can be hellfire on you.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves. Hold that thought! Oh my word, Canelo just got clipped. Talk about Crawford in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
As long as they...
And there's the bell for round 2. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
They exchange punches. blocks that left hook. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
Counter puncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
How about that time counter shot? That left hook misses. That left hook missed. The straight right just misses. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, did you see that? Terrence Crawford just got rocked. And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot.
Oh my goodness, Johnny! Crawford's legs are all over the place. Crawford in trouble. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you think...
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then, put the pressure on.
The straight right just misses. Just digging deep to the body. Trying to land that jab. That hook's blocked. The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? A perfect counter shot. Beautiful counter shot. Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. The pound-for-pound king, Canelo, is down. Imagine seeing this punch coming and not being able to do anything about it.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
One, two, three, four, five. You still want to fight?
It looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be we just saw.
Can make or break a fighter.
Lifting there for one shot at a time. Set him up. Okay, focus now, focus. Big deep breaths. Big deep.
Here we go to the 4th round. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
And he scores with the counter. There's a counter shot. Lucky that hook didn't score. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Parries that jab away. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Crawford is dazed. And down goes Crawford. What a knockout headshot. Let's watch.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come to me.
Let's talk about Crawford in the... Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? His eye...